Hello guys, welcome back to the new After Effects tutorial. Today we learn how to create this type of particle background in After Effects. So let's get started. Okay, so first make a new solid for the background layer and add 4 color gradient to it. Now change the colors and make a nice blue background. We are making a floor. So for this make a new solid and name it to ground. Now add fractal noise effect to it. Set the fractal type to dynamic and noise type to spline and inverted. Change the complexity to 15. And increase the sub-influence value. And change the sub-rotation. Now to animate this effect we are going to animate the evolution. So go to the first frame on the timeline and hit the clock icon next to the evolution. Now go to the end of the timeline and set the evolution value to 10. You can decrease or increase the rotation value that will make the animation slower or faster. Now make the ground layer to 3D and press R to open the rotation and change the X rotation value. And scale it a little bit. Now draw a mask. And increase the feather amount. To blend this effect to the background, we are changing the blending mode of the blur layer to color dot. Make a new solid for rays. And add fractal noise effect to it. Change the noise type to linear and inverted. Open the Transform tab and uncheck the Uniform Scaling and increase the scale width to 600 and scale height to 20. Increase the complexity to 14. Now go to the subsetting and increase the value for subscaling. And decrease the sub-influence. And animate the evolution. OK, now select the ray layer and press R on the keyboard. And rotate the layer. Now draw a mask. And increase the feather amount. Change the blending mode of the ray layer to color dodge. Adjust the mask and scale up the layer a little bit. To reduce overexposure of the rays, adjust the brightness and contrast of the fractal noise. Create a new solid for particles. And here I am naming it main particles and add particle world to it. Open the particle tab and change the particle type to lens convex. Now go to the physics tab and change the velocity to 0. Go to Flare tab in Physics and set the flare action to bounce. Now go to Producer and change the radius X, Y, and Z axis. Here I am also changing the position in the Z axis. Now go to the Particle tab and reduce the particle birth size and death size. Increase the longevity. Now decrease the gravity from Physics tab. Also decrease the bounciness of the particles. Now set the particle layer blending mode to the classic color dodge. Add glow effect to the particles and change the glow threshold and glow radius. Now duplicate the particle layer and rename it to Blur Particles. Change the particle radius in X, Y, and Z axis. Add Gaussian blur effect to the particles in Blur Particle layer. And increase the blurriness. Now add a camera layer. Select the camera layer and hit P on the keyboard. At the first frame of the timeline, click on the clock icon next to the position of the camera layer to add the keyframe. Now go to middle of the timeline and press C on the keyboard, and with Unified Camera tool change the camera position. It will automatically add the keyframe here. Hope you guys enjoyed this simple After Effects tutorial. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comment box. Thanks for watching.